Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Friday, October 14, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Tampa Bay Lightning vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Lightning are one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference and look to prove why by bouncing back from a rough opening night and controlling this game from the first period. The Lightning should constantly find the back of the net with Steven Stamkos, Braden Point, and the rest of the forward unit, establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with quick centering passes. The Lightning also look to limit a Blue Jackets offense that scored 1 goal in their recent game, with Victor Hedman, Eric Cernak, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up and forcing turnovers in the defensive zone while limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Andrei Vasilevskiy to step up and make plenty of big saves. The Lightning should win the game with a much-needed bounce-back performance. Tampa Bay's Andrei Vasilevskiy is one of the NHL's best netminders, and although the Russian gave up 3 goals on opening night, he will bounce back with a strong effort versus Columbus. Columbus gave up 4 goals on opening night, but will likely have its number 1 goalie Elvis Merzlikins in goal after he missed the season opener due to illness. The total has finished under in each of Tampa Bay's last 4, as well as in 7 of the last 10 games that Columbus has played against a team from the Eastern Conference. Our total pick is under 6 goals. Montreal Canadiens vs Detroit Red Wings. The Canadiens are expected to finish near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but started the season with a big win, scoring 4 goals in the victory. Cole Caulfield, Josh Anderson, and Nick Suzuki scored 3 goals and 2 assists to lead the top line, but the entire offense looked great. Offensive additions Sean Monahan and Kirby Dach combined for a goal and an assist to add depth to the forward unit, while defensemen David Savard and Jordan Harris added 2 assists from the point to help open up the Canadiens' offense. The Red Wings start their season hoping to improve on both ends of the ice and are hoping to finally reach the playoffs. The offense hopes to step up after averaging only 2.77 goals per game last year, where outside of Tyler Bertuzzi, Dylan Larkin, and Lucas Raymond, who combined for 84 goals and 104 assists, the rest of the offense struggled. The hope is that defenseman Moritz Seider can build off a year where he won the Calder Trophy as the best rookie in the NHL and continue to add offensive production from the point after scoring 7 goals and 43 assists last season. The Red Wings look to win on their home ice, but after the Canadiens pulled off the upset in their first game, I see them carrying the momentum into Detroit and controlling the upcoming game as well. The Canadiens look to build off a 4-goal game and constantly find the back of the net with Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, and the rest of the forwards crashing the net on the rush and overwhelming the Red Wings' defense with speed in all 3 zones. The Canadiens should also limit the Red Wings' offense with David Savard, Caden Gould, and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up in the defensive zone and creating turnovers while limiting shooting lanes, allowing goaltender Jake Allen to make plenty of big saves in the net. The Canadiens should win the game and provide great odds in the process as road underdogs. Our team pick is Canadiens, plus 150. Montreal's offense looked good in the first game of the season. They scored 4 goals on just 23 shots on goal. Cole Caulfield scored twice for the Habs. Detroit will see a boost in their offense in Lucas Raymond and Moritz Seider's second year. Raymond was 3rd in points, tied for 2nd in goals, and 4th in assists among all rookies in the league last year. Seider was 4th in points and 1st in assists among all rookies in the league. The over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Detroit. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Our total pick is over 5.5 goals. Rangers vs Winnipeg Jets. The Rangers looked good in their first game, getting revenge on a Lightning team that eliminated them in the Eastern Conference Finals. They did a good job offensively, scoring 3 goals in the game while converting 25.5% of their power play opportunities. Even though the Jets are playing their first game of the season, they struggled defensively last season, giving up more than 3 goals per game. They also weren't good on special teams, killing only 75% of their penalties, which was one of the worst rates in the league. The addition of Kopobienko and Rittich will give them some depth on defense, but they will have a hard time slowing down the Rangers. The Jets played well offensively last season, but they didn't take advantage of their power play opportunities and finished 17th in the league in that department. The Rangers were very good defensively last season and picked up where they left off, giving up only 1 goal in their last game. They are also very good at killing penalties and will keep Winnipeg's offense in check, so go with New York to cover. Our team pick is New York Rangers plus 100. New York will be tired as they are on the back end of a road back-to-back this season. The Rangers and Jets both do not have a top offense in the league. The Rangers ranked 17th in goals per game and 28th in shots per game last season. The Jets' offense was average last year. They ranked 16th in goals per game. The under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings between these two teams in Winnipeg. This will be a lower scoring game and the under will hit. Our total pick is under 6 goals. Carolina Hurricanes vs San Jose Sharks. The Hurricanes shouldn't have any problems outlasting the Sharks, but the moneyline odds are not attractive. Carolina just outplayed the Blue Jackets, whose offense looked pretty good, but Frederik Andersen had a great night in the crease. On the other side, San Jose didn't play well in that duel against Nashville, and the Sharks showed plenty of flaws in their game, especially on the defensive end. Hereof, I'm backing the Hurricanes to beat the Sharks by 2 or more goals. Carolina took a thumping 43 shots in its season opener, and I highly doubt San Jose's chances to slow down the Canes' front line. The Sharks will also have to deal with one of the best blue lines in hockey, and things will get really tricky if Frederik Andersen continues to dominate. Interestingly, the Canes are winless in 6 straight visits to San Jose, but the Sharks have only won 8 of their previous 24 showings on the home ice. Our team pick is the Carolina Hurricanes minus 1.5 goals. After losing to the Predators 4-1 in the opener, the Sharks lost to them 3-2 in the last game, where they took a 2-1 lead early in the second period and were shut out the rest of the way. Luke Kunin and Logan Couture notched their first goals of the season in the loss, and Mario Ferraro had 2 assists. The San Jose defense played pretty well, only allowing 18 shots, and Kaapo Kähkönen allowed 3 to go in the net. Number 1 James Reimer will likely get the nod in between the pipes facing the Canes, and in his first start, he allowed 3 goals on 31 shots. Last season the Sharks were 18-18-5 at home, and they beat Carolina 2-1 in OT on home ice in the lone meeting. Last season in the 2 games between these teams the total went under both times, and that is the pick I am leaning towards in this game. Carolina led the league last season in goals allowed per game, and in winning their season opener, they only gave up 1 goal. They will play great defense in this game against the Sharks, who have only scored 3 goals in losing their first 2 games. San Jose will play decent on the defensive side of the ice, and in their last game, they gave up 3 goals on only 18 shots. The Canes will kill it on D, and their attack will score some goals, but not a lot, which is why the under is the pick for this non-conference clash. Our total pick is under 6 goals.